nice place.
I believe that's called breaking and entering.
I'm here to make a deal.
Oh, my. How the mighty have fallen. John McBain, door-to-door salesman. Well, I'm sorry, sir. We don't want any.
You haven't even heard my offer yet.
What could you have that I could possibly want to buy?
Your freedom?
What are you doing here?
Well, I was just, well, I needed to... Wait a second. What am I doing here? I live here. Well, I don't live here, but I live here in Lambview. Question is, what are you doing here?
This isn't about Lindsay or Clint or a food fight.
Then what is this about?
This is about you and me.
Nora, we only share two areas, law enforcement and Matthew, and that is as far as it goes.
Oh my God, don't get all stoic on me, Buchanan. Listen, there's never any going back to the way things were, especially since it's become patently obvious that whatever detente we had is nothing but a fraud.
Well, whether it was a fraud or not, it worked.
No, not anymore. You may be content to hate me for the rest of my life, but I am not content to be hated, especially by someone who has meant the world to me.
You forgot the first rule of sales, John.
What's that?
Never offer a potential buyer that which he already has in abundance. But I don't want you to worry about it. I'm sure there are other jobs for washed-up cops. Mall security is in shortage, apparently.
Oh, but then I wouldn't have the pleasure of seeing you every day. Which is why I'm thinking about going into corrections.
Why would you see me in a corrections institute?
Well, it depends. What's more important to you? Revenge on Marcy or your freedom?
You know one of the great things about me? I have the luxury of not having to choose between two things I hold dear. So in this instance, I'm going to make sure your baby thief sister-in-law gets put behind bars for as long as possible. And I'm going to raise my 3 kids.
Take a look at that. You might want to rethink things.
Hey, you. I thought you were supposed to pick up Aunt Dorian at the airport, or were you lying to me too?
Aunt Dorian's flight was delayed. And what's your problem here?
Nothing. Everything's fine.
Well, if everything's fine, why do you have this little attitude?
Because I have a lot of homework. Excuse me.
Wait, you said you finished your report. And you were going out.
I did go out. I got my heart trampled on, and now I'm back home.
Baby, what happened?
Let's see. My boyfriend said that he couldn't hang out with me because he had basketball practice. And then my best friend said that she couldn't hang out because she had to help plan a wedding. And it turns out that they were both lying to me.
And you know this because of what?
Because I saw them hanging out together. Just the two of them.
All right, what if Rex doesn't come down in his price?
It's a party for Star. You think he's gonna risk having Adriana, Dorian, Todd, and Blair all mad at him?
Well, we should definitely have a backup plan.
We are having the party at Ultraviolet. Done deal.
Why don't we get Dr. Lore to pay for it, or at least part of it?
Dorian is not gonna cough up a dime for Star's party. Not when she knows she can get her future son-in-law to swallow the cost himself.
barely recognized you. You're not wearing your salad.
You know, for what it's worth, I'm embarrassed by my behavior the other night.
Why would you be embarrassed? It was Nora's fault.
And you're the innocent party, as always.
Oh, come on. She was itching for a fight. If I had any idea, if I had imagined that it was going to end up the fiasco that it was, or that I was insulted, or that I would be end up covered in food.
Lindsay, it was no fun for any of us. But I can assure you, it won't happen again. Excuse me.
You know another thing that I'm finding hard to imagine? That reasonable and sensible Clint Buchanan is dating overbearing and self-important Nora Hannon. Now there's an unlikely couple.
I've never hated you, Nora. Even when I had every right to.
And you don't think that's a hateful thing to say, that you had every right to hate me?
All right. Oh, let me rephrase this. Even when nobody would have blamed me if I had, I still didn't hate you.
So you threw my infidelity in my face because... why? You had warm and fuzzy feelings? Was it meant as a compliment?
Oh, no. I regret all of that, everything that I said, okay? I don't know, man. I wasn't even thinking.
No, you weren't thinking, but you were certainly doing a lot of feeling.
Okay, since you seem to know me better than I know myself, what was I thinking?
Oh, anger, resentment, and yeah, probably a big chunk of hatred. You wanted to hurt me, Bo. You've been looking for a way to punish me for being involved with your brother.
Nora, you're the mother of my son. I would never want to hurt you. We've both been hurt enough.
You say that, and you know what? Because you're a good guy, I think you really want to mean it. But when you look at me, I think you still see me and Sam. Am I right?
I admit, I can't shake the memory.
So you can never see the woman that you once loved. Who do you see now, Bo?
The woman that let me down.
You're still playing the victim, huh? The safety net while you work out all of your anger.
Can we skip the cycle?
You know, I did what I did for you, Bo. Why hasn't that ever sunk in?
That my wife slept with another man for my own good.
To give you a child.
Did you think that maybe you could have consulted me about how you were going to go about it?
No, you know what? I hope this all would be over once you found out that Matthew was yours, but I was obviously really wrong to hope. You so need to feel sorry for yourself more than you need to know the truth. So, you know what? To hell with it. I couldn't convince you back then, and I can't convince you now, so you know what? I'm done.
No. Wait. You don't think that it would be a crock to you if I'd come to you and said that I'd had an affair, but it was for your sake?
If it was the truth?
Bull! You would have been out the door like a shot.
Don't you tell me what I would have done.
See? That right there, that comment? See, that's why we still have problems, because to this day, you cannot see everything that happened other than from your own point of view.
Because it's an extremely valid point of view. I didn't want to lose you, Bo.
But you lost me. Anyway, we lost each other.
Because you wouldn't give me a break.
I value fidelity. Is that a crime?
No, you were so busy with your wounded male pride, you didn't even try to understand anything.
No, let me stop you right there, okay? Because all we do when we talk about all of this is just breathe more life into it. And it's a waste of time, okay? We have nothing more to say.
Yeah, we do. And I'm gonna say it.
What is this?
You don't recognize the scene?
No, sir.
You and Ramsey took Gigi Marasco and her kid hostage the night before Marcy holed up in the cafe.
Is that what you see here? Seems to me it's just Gigi with a couple of buddies, out after work.
What the gun you were carrying? And for that matter, how smart was it to hand it over to me?
John, you can't prove anything with this stuff. It's all circumstantial.
Yeah, well, when that evidence is framed with Gigi's testimony, there's more than enough to bring you up on abduction charges.
Nice to see you too, Balsam. And even though you didn't ask how I'm doing, I'll fill you in anyway. Still working my ass off for peanuts. Saw a good friend hold another good friend hostage. Then the first friend got hauled away in handcuffs and booked for kidnapping. Not to mention I was arrested for aiding and abetting. Same old, same old.
Well, I was going to ask you how you are, and I was also going to welcome you to Landview.
Really? Ugh, it warms my heart to know that you're just as polite as you were the day you disappeared right out of my life.
Look, you want to tell me, what are you doing in my mom's hotel?
Excuse me?
She owns the place.
Last I heard, you didn't have a mom.
Everyone has a mom, so you want to tell me what you're doing here?
I'm here for Marcy McBain. She and I are pretty close.
Which is why you lied through your teeth to me down in Texas.
Not gonna apologize for that. I was helping a friend. Besides, I don't owe you anything.
Look, all I did was leave Gigi, and yes, maybe I should have kept in touch, explained. I didn't think that was gonna scar you for life.
You ditched me, Rex.
So, what? You'll never get over it? What is with you, Gigi? You're still mad at me because I broke up with you in high school. I'm starting to think you were in love with me.
Haven't you ever seen a professional hairstylist / hotel owner before?
You own this place?
Yeah, why else would I have these keys? I came here to get my flat iron because Johnny's bogarted it for the last year. And just who are you?
I'm Shane. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Roxy.
You're here to hurt me. I'm warning you. I know how to fight.
Hey, honey, why would I hurt you? With an adorable punum like that? I wouldn't dream of it.
Me? In love with you? You were like 4 feet tall.
No, I wasn't that short.
Well, you sure as hell were dorky looking, skin and bones. And your hair was really stupid.
Well, thanks for the memories. Look, I just thought...
You thought wrong. In love with you, my ass. Besides, who could compete with the love you had for yourself? In fact, nothing's changed. Do you still think you're God's gift?
I do not. I'm very insecure, for your information. I'm very aware of my limitations. It's not to say that I wasn't a little into myself in high school.
A little?
Fine, a lot. I was an arrogant jerk with Calix, but I've changed.
Right. You're Mr. Respectable now. A PI. Engaged. Maybe you even joined the Rotary Club.
Whatever that is, did not.
Same guy who said he'd never get married. I will say you've done some heavy renovating, Balsam.
Well, I can't afford to do any renovating right now thanks to the Marasco engagement ring fiasco.
Why are you naming that fiasco after me? What did I do?
Oh, nothing. You just sold me somebody else's engagement ring that happened to be Marcy's. Adriana found out about it when her husband recognized it, which I couldn't get back because you were under arrest and it was confiscated as evidence. I couldn't get it back. Does that sound like a fiasco to you?
I guess.
Oh, so now my girlfriend has to wear a ring from a gumball machine. My future mother-in-law thinks that I'm a cheapskate. The rest of the family thinks that I'm a bum for trying to help Marcy. If you want to get back at me, Marasco, you done it in spades.
Hey, who knows? Maybe the kids will come visit you in prison once in a while. Then again, Star will graduate. She'll go away to college.
You can go now, John. Thank you.
Well, and Jack, you take one look in that kid's eyes, you can tell he's right to turn on you.
Thanks for stopping by, though.
At that point, he'll probably be old enough to understand that you sold him away as a baby and told his mother he was dead.
And again, maybe you'd like some cereal.
Well, Sam, does he like these? How long before he stops answering to Sam and wants to be called Tommy again?
How can they do this to me, Mom? They're lying and they're sneaking around behind my back. I don't even know.
Calm down. What did Langston and Cole say to you?
Well, they didn't say anything because they didn't know that I was there.
You didn't confront them?
Well, no, I couldn't. I just turned around and went home.
Star, that's not like you. You always face things head on. Why didn't you find out what was going on?
Because I already know.
Okay, so once we snag Ultraviolet,
All we have to do is finish making this guest list and hope nobody opens their big mouth to Star.
and maybe we can get Marco to talk to Rex about the music.
Yes, Marco will not lower himself to dance if he doesn't hear exactly what he wants to hear.
Yeah, and everyone follows him to the dance floor.
They'd follow you too if you didn't always just sit back and watch.
I sit back and watch because I can't do it.
You dance during the musical.
I don't know if you call that dancing. It's more like a controlled seizure.
Would you stop? You were adorable.
Yeah, right.
Listen, you were gonna get your groove on at Star's party, mister.
No, I'm not.
Cole, come on. Seriously, it's your girlfriend's Sweet 16. Don't you want to make her happy?
I'll make her happy when I make a complete ass of myself.
Anyone who could play sports as good as you can dance. All you need is a little practice and a little guidance. Want some lessons?
From you?
I happen to be an excellent teacher, thank you. And by the time I'm through with you, you will get on that dance floor and trip the light fantastic.
Or just trip?
So how about it, Cole? Or is the big star athlete afraid to get shown up?
Bring it on.
You know, maybe Nora and I are an unlikely couple, but as unexpected as it may be, it works. It just feels right.
Well, you know, if you're happy, that's really all that matters. And it's clear that Nora's very smitten with you. And it's wonderful to watch a woman that age so open to romance. It gives hope to the rest of us.
For your safety, I better be going.
Why is it, Clint, that you think that Nora can't live in the moment and just be grateful for what she has?
What makes you think she doesn't?
Wishing other people ill is a huge waste of energy, and at least I've learned that much in my life. I've let go of my anger to Nora, and it's changed my life.
Well, good. I hope you're not looking for a standing ovation, though.
Imagine how much happier she would be if she would just let me live my life.
If that woman would stop trying to prove that you faked a mental breakdown. Is that what you're getting at?
My sleeping with Sam was a terrible error in judgment, but I've never denied my culpability.
Why are we doing this, Nora?
Because
we've been over it and over it.
There is one piece that we have never resolved, and it's very important to me that we do. I need to know. Was it so unforgivable? And if so, why? You have forgiven so many people who have done so many horrible things to you in your life. I mean, you've forgiven Asa for all the hideous things that he did except die on you.
No, that's not true.
Okay, then let's just keep it present tense. Lindsay, how is it that you can be endlessly forgiving towards her? Why is it that you can forgive Lindsay for her chronic, systematic deception, but you can't forgive me for one mistake that I made with you? Why? I made one mistake with you, and you wrote me off. Why did you give up on us? Why didn't you fight for our marriage? Why didn't you fight for me?
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
It was a long time ago, Nora.
So you forgot? Is that what you're saying? You forgot all about the love and the passion that we shared and the suffering when it ended and the hurt and the misery and all of that? You don't remember You don't remember why you didn't fight for us? You don't remember why you turned your back on me?
I didn't think that I had any fight left in me. And I lost all the confidence in us, and I didn't feel like that I would ever get it back.
I see. Oh. And there it is, I suppose.
No, but what I said a while ago about our relationship now, you know, that was my temper talking. You and I have a good friendship. You know, we do. And that's a good thing. We're always on the same page where Matthew's concerned.
Oh, well, that's true.
And we are comfortable with each other most of the time. And I think that that's very important. I want us to get along. I want us to both wish each other well. Yeah, listen, when you were sick, I prayed that you would get back to us. I don't want to fight with you.
I don't want to fight with you either. But we still haven't dealt with the issue of Clint and me. You know, where are we going to go? What do we do, you know, if you're so sure that I'm going to hurt your brother the way I hurt you?
These things always rip you off. That's your life.
John, do you really want to help out your sister-in-law? Talk to Nora. She's the one trying the case. Otherwise, I really don't know what I can do.
Yeah, I don't know what you can do either. Of course, you could call a press conference. Tell everyone you want the DA to drop the charges. You could issue a statement of thanks in favor of Marcy, saying how much you appreciate how she took such good care of your kid. You could use your paper, turn the tide of public opinion in Marcy's favor.
And you don't think people would wonder why I'm suddenly defending this woman?
No. You know why? Because you're going to write one hell of a convincing editorial. You're going to talk about how you changed your ways and how you see the light now. I know it sounds strange, and I really don't care how you manage it, just that you do it. Okay? Of course, it's that or Statesville. Your choice, Manning.
Hey, honey, I'm a mush for kids. Most of the time.
A mush?
Yeah, you know, mushy. You know, soft-hearted. Like, if you start crying now, I'll be crying with you.
I don't cry much.
So what are you, a tough guy?
Yep, like my dad.
Is Johnny your long-lost daddy? Is that why you're stashed here?
My dad's dead.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry to hear that. My dad's dead, too, you know, if it makes you feel any better. My mother, on the other hand, is very much alive. At least I think so. So, what happened to your dad?
He was a Navy SEAL, and he got sent on a secret mission for the federal government. He died in the line of duty.
Semper Fi.
That's the Marines. SEALs say, ready to lead, ready to follow. Never quit.
Hardcore, man. But your dad was a stand-up kind of guy.
He was.
And I'll bet you take after him, right?
Thanks.
So what are you doing here all by your lonesome?
Well, my mom's here, too. She went downstairs to get me something to eat. She should have been back by now.
I never signed a contract when I sold that ring to you. You liked it, you bought it.
Yeah, so what if it belonged to a fugitive and had a cheesy inscription in it?
What can I say? Buyer beware.
Gee, thanks. I'll make that my motto from now on.
Well, you're still engaged, aren't you?
By the grace of Adriana.
Bet she was pretty steamed when she had to take that ring off, though, huh?
Actually, no. She's a very understanding person. It's the thought that counts actually means something to her.
That is so sweet.
I'm very lucky.
I have no idea why she's so loyal to me. I've been nothing but a pain since the beginning, causing all sorts of problems for her family, and I've gotten her involved in some pretty dicey stuff.
Better not let her hear you talk like that. She might start to see your point.
You're right. Around her, I act like she's the lucky one.
So, how many jobs do you have exactly?
PI, club owner, troublemaker.
Club owner?
It's called Ultraviolet. I'm hoping it's going to operate in the black this year, but it doesn't look good.
So what were you doing behind the desk before?
I was looking to see if my mom might have stashed something. Hey, if you're staying here, I should introduce you.
I won't be here that long.
When I was going through the desk, it said that there were no vacancies. You said you just checked in. How'd you manage that?
Actually, I'm staying with a guy. His name is John McBain.
John?
So you know him. But actually, I'd appreciate it if you didn't broadcast that. In fact, don't tell a single soul, okay? We're kind of here on the QT.
We? Who's we?
We? What are you talking about?
You said we are here on the QT. We who?
We, no one. I didn't say we. I said me.
Me are here on the QT.
Okay, so maybe I said we, but I meant to say I. I'm jet lagged, okay?
Right.
Hey, Balsam.
Excuse us.
Thought we talked about you not leaving the room.
I know, but Shane was hungry. What was I supposed to feed him? A bowl of ketchup?
You should order takeout. Look, until I take care of Manning and Ramsey, you need to keep a low profile. I want as few people as possible to know you're here.
So, why don't we go downstairs and find your mom?
I'm not supposed to go anywhere with strangers.
That's very good advice. All right, I'll tell you what. When we're walking out of here, I'll walk 5 steps ahead of you, and if I do anything scary, you can just clobber me with that stick, okay? Listen, there's no strangers in my hotel, all right? We're all friends here.
Okay, but no false moves.
Aye, aye, Captain. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I thought that we were friends, Clint.
We are friends and former spouses. And that makes me qualified to say that you faking a mental breakdown, that's distinctly possible. Besides, I think it's my job to keep an eye on my younger brother, even if he doesn't think so.
Bo is my dearest friend. He has been there for me in some of the darkest times in my life, and I would never do anything to hurt him.
Well, that's good. But you still haven't answered my question.
What happened to me in that courtroom was real, and it was frightening. And I'm really surprised at how insensitive that you're being.
Really? Why are you surprised, Lindsay?
You know what? Never mind. Cancel my order. I'm not hungry anymore.
It's really taken a lot more time than I thought it would to get used to seeing you and my brother.
Is that why you keep trying to sabotage us?
You know everything I said the other night. Hateful stuff. Oh God, I regret that. And I think, I hope that you and Clint will be good for each other. You know, you're a different person now. So am I. So I hope that you and Clint will be happy.
Thank you for saying that.
The only thing I ask.
Oh.
I'd like to talk to Matthew about all this together.
Okay.
And I mean it, Laura, I do. If you and Clint are good for each other, I'm all for it.
Oh, that means a lot to hear you say that.
What? I mean, come on, after everything we've said up till now, let's not leave anything out.
Come on. You really think Cole and Langston are seeing each other behind your back?
No, Mom, that's not what I. No.
Well, then why are you so mad?
I'm not really mad. Yeah, they lied to me. I'm mad about that, but at the same time, I understand why they did it, and it's not because they're going at it behind my back. It's because they feel like they can't talk to me about losing their parents, not the way that they can with each other.
Well, sweetie, come on. I mean, when two people are going through the same thing, it makes it easier, you know?
Yeah, and it's an awful thing to have in common. And I understand what it must be like for them to have each other, but at the same time, like, I don't know.
Well, maybe it's a good thing, you know, that they're a comfort to each other.
I can't help but feel jealous and left out, Mom. I can't. But at the same time, my boyfriend and my best friend are going through the worst thing that a person can go through. And all I can do is think about myself.
This better not be some kind of setup.
You were so paranoid.
Okay, I swear, if I wake up the day after the party and my awesome moves are posted all over the internet...
Okay, not by me, I swear. And by the time I'm through with you, you'll be beating out Marco for the lead.
Why would I want to be in some high school musical? Going straight to Broadway, baby!
Oh, Broadway. Sure.
You know, and if the critics don't give me rave reviews, there's always my mom. She's my biggest fan.
Hey, it just came out. It happens to me too. All the time. Talk about them in the present tense and it's okay. I understand.
There is nothing wrong with you, okay?
But I have no right to be upset, Mom. I should be nothing but understanding and sympathetic.
Sweetie, you have to stop beating yourself up, okay? Stop. I mean, think about your dad. Think about his life. You know he had a terrible, terrible time growing up. He went through a lot of stuff, and he had a really hard time talking to me about it. And you know what? For the longest time, I thought, you know, maybe it's me.
Yeah.
Thinking it's all about me. It's my fault because your dad can't open up to me. But you just have to give people time. They have to figure it out for themselves and think about it and feel it. And then they're able to talk to you about it. That's what happened with your dad. He was able to talk to me.
So you think that if I just give Cole time, he'll be able to open up to me?
Yes. I think you just have to give him some time. But in the meantime, I really think it was wrong. No matter what their excuses are, for them to lie to you about it. And I think that you have every right to call them on it. But like I said, just give Cole some time. Allow them to talk to each other and sort things out. I bet you they'll tell you everything.
I do want to say something. There's something that you need to know about. You see,
Hey, I brought some breakfast. I went to the deli. The line was long, so I ended up going. I'll wait out here.
no. There's no need. I was just going.
No, wait, you said you were going to tell me something.
It's not important.
All right, well, I'll call you, and then we'll figure out when we can talk to Matthew together.
Right.
Okay.
Should I ask?
Yes, Nora. You made the right decision.
I was just trying to be nice. The kid was hungry.
Just don't come to my apartment anymore without my permission, okay?
Well, just don't borrow my flat iron for a year, okay?
Not even sure what that is. Maybe Natalie borrowed it a year ago or something.
Oh, sure, Vidal.
I'm not sure what that means either. See you, Roxy.
Well, you know, I'd just like to officially meet...
God, not Morris. No. Roxy will disown me.
What did I tell you about going off with strangers?
Not to talk to them or go with them, but Mom...
I don't want to hear any but Mom out of you. You know better, Shane.
Hey, look, I don't want to get involved here, but your mom's right. Please don't go anywhere without her, or if you have to, me.
But that lady, she seems so friendly and nice. And we were just going to find you, Mom.
I know. Look, she is almost nice, but there's no way of knowing that, okay? So, I don't know. At this point, Roxy's the least of our worries.
We have a problem, Mr. Mack.
Yes, I know. Gigi Marasca.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Officer Saeed, Cherryville PD. Did you put your hands where I could see them?
Well, he's not your father.
Who is? He's not in danger anymore. You're with John.
If we eliminate her, we eliminate our problems.
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.